Assalamu alaikum to all my dear students. Welcome to the online class. Today we will learn chapter number 24, The Laughing King. The king who always keep on laughing, laughing and laughing. Here are some characters. Okay? The first character is Leonard, and this is the scene number 1. King Leonard is taking a walk in his garden. This is the scene where King is walking in his garden. Leonard, what a bright sunny morning! How colorful my garden looks! Ah, how sweet the flowers smell! Now, who is that hurrying here? Isn't it Griselda the witch? King Leonard, while walking in his garden, and start talking that what a bright and sunny morning it is, and how colorful my garden looks, and how sweet is smell of the flowers. And when he sees someone is coming in very hurrying, he has said, isn't it Griselda the witch? The witch here means a magician. He asked, isn't it the Griselda the magician? Griselda is seen walking in hurriedly. Griselda is coming near to the king in a hurry. Of course it is. Why this haste and hurry? Oh, oh, there she sleeps and falls into, ha ha ha, the puddle. Ha ha ha, how muddy her face is, how wet her clothes are. Haste means hurry. He said, of course it is witch Griselda. Why she is in so much hurry? Oh, suddenly what happened? The Griselda fell and slipped into the puddle. Puddle means a small pool of liquid, or you can say a small amount of water that has collected at some place. So she fell into that puddle. At that time, king started laughing on the Griselda, on the witch, and said, how muddy her face is. Means her face is covered with the mud and her clothes become dirty and wet. So he said, how muddy her face is and how wet her clothes are. Ha ha ha, laughs louder, and again the king started laughing louder. Griselda scrambled out of the puddle and comes limping towards the king. Scramble means to get out hurriedly. Limping. Scramble and limping. Limping, to walk slowly or with difficulty, means to walk with difficulty, or to walk slowly with difficulty. So Griselda get out hurriedly out of the puddle, and comes with difficulty towards the king. Griselda angrily shouting, shame on you, King Leonard, you laugh at my fall. She said in anger that shame on you, king, you are laughing on my fall. You are laughing at my fall, Leonard. Ha ha ha. Again the king started laughing. Griselda, if you like laughing so much, may you laugh all the time. Zung mung shung. The Griselda becomes very angry and said, if you are liking to laugh that much, now you will laugh all the time. And he did some magic to the king and saying some magical words, that is Zang Mung Shang. Leonard, ha ha ha. He keeps on laughing again and again, which Griselda sits under the tree, frowning at the laughing king and wiping off the mud from her body. Frowning means angry expression, which Griselda sits under a tree in very and giving very angry expression at the king, and wiping means cleaning her body from the mud. Now let's see scene number 2. The king enters, still laughing. The queen, who has been looking for the king, comes to him with plate full of cakes. First scene is of the garden and second scene is in the palace. When the king, still laughing, enters in the palace, the queen, who has been looking or waiting for the king, comes to the him with a plate full of cake, who baked her for him. Queen handing him the plate. Queen handing him the plate of cake to the king. Won't you taste these special cakes I bake for you? By the way, why are you laughing? What's funny, dear? Won't you tell me? Queen, handing over the plate to the king, asked, won't you taste this special cake that I baked for you? And by the way, why you are laughing and what's the funny? Won't you tell me that? King Leonard, ha ha ha, he keeps on laughing. Queen, get annoyed. Annoyed means slightly angry. She becomes slightly angry. Stop laughing, dear. You will drop the plate. You won't stop. She says that if you won't stop, the plate will be the plate sorry you that you will drop this plate, and the plate falls from the king's hand. And at that time, the plate falls from the king's hand because he is continuously laughing again and again. Oh no, you have broken one of my best plate and dropped my special cakes. Boo hoo hoo. And queen says that no, you have broken my favorite or my best plate and you dropped the special cakes that I baked for you. And she started crying. Leonard, ha ha ha. And again, it's the king who keeps on laughing. Princess Cynthia, the daughter of King Leonard. Prince Cynthia comes and see her father laugh at her mother cry. That time Prince Cynthia comes and see that her father is laughing on her mother's cry. Cynthia, father, we can hear your laugh all over the palace. But why are you laughing? And that too when mother's crying over her broken plate. Cynthia says to her father that father, we can hear your laughing, we can hear your laugh all over the palace. But what is the reason behind this laugh? And even you are still laughing on mother's cry over her broken plate. Leonard, unable to control himself, and started again, ha ha, hoo hoo. Cynthia, consoling her mother. Never mind, Mama. I will pick up the broken pieces and try to mend the plate. Start collecting the pieces. Oh, I have cut my finger. Console, cheering up somebody when he or she said. So, what Cynthia did, she consoling her mother, she tries to cheering her mother that never mind, Mama, I will pick up the broken piece and try to mend it, try to repair it. Okay, and she started collecting the pieces. At that time, she have cut her finger with that broken plate. Leonard, ha ha ha, laughing louder, ha ha, hoo hoo. But King is keeps going on laughing. Cynthia staring her at her father angrily. She staring her father in an angry way. Father, how can you laugh even when I have cut my finger? Hoo hoo hoo. He angrily asked her father that father, how can you laugh even I have cut my finger? And she started crying. Leonard, hoo hoo hoo. I should stop laughing. He he he, but I cannot. Ha ha ha. Let me go and consult my council of wise men. Hoo hoo ha ha. They will know what to do. Council means a group of a people who are elected or to govern an area. So King Leonard said, I want to stop my laugh, but I cannot. Let me go to and consult to the wise man. They will know what to do. They will know what to do with this laugh. Now, scene number 3. The wise men are holding a meeting with the ruler of the neighboring kingdom, King Ferdinand. The king enters the chamber, followed by the attendant. Chambers. Chamber means a hall in a public building that is used for formal meeting. So the in the scene number 3, the wise men are holding a meeting with with the ruler of the neighboring king, the neighboring kingdom, whose name was King Ferdinand. The king, the Leonard king, enters that meeting, followed by his attendants. Wise man, Your Majesty, King Ferdinand has come with a complaint that thieves from our kingdom have stolen fruit from his orchard. Your Majesty, he, when anyone giving some honor and with respect someone calls, so we use majesty. So the wise man says to the king, Your Majesty, the King Ferdinand, our neighboring kingdom king, has come with the complaint that thieves from our kingdom have stolen fruits from his garden or orchard. Leonard, helplessly holding his sides and roaring with laughter. Roaring means louder. He was very helpless and starts laughing louder. Ha ha ha, hoo hoo hoo. Ferdinand, in anger, that king who came with the complaint, got angry. How dare you laugh at my complaint? I will not put up with this sort of insult. I will soon be back with my army. Insult means something rude you say to someone that makes them upset. So King Ferdinand said in anger, How dare you? You laugh at my complaint that thieves of your kingdom have stolen fruits from my orchard. I will not put up with this sort of insult. That I will not put up this insult, and I will be back with my army to fight with you. Leonard, ha ha ha, don't go, my friend, hoo hoo hoo, turning to his wise man. Stop him, wise man, ha ha ha, stop King Ferdinand. And Leonard keeps on laughing and says to the King Ferdinand that don't go, my friend. And he turned towards the his wise man. Stop him, wise man. He is asking and he is requesting to his wise man to stop the King Ferdinand. Wise man, but your majesty, what makes you laugh at this serious hour? Wise man asked to the king that what makes you so much laugh at this serious point or at this serious matter? Leonard, ha ha ha. Sorry, I can't help laughing. Ha ha ha. Due to which Griselda's magic. Ha ha ha. King says that I'm sorry, but I cannot help. I can't help with my laughing because of the witch Griselda's magic. Wise man, the witch's magic. Well, let's all go to the witch Griselda and request her to help the king. Wise man says the king or advise the king that let's go, let's all go to the witch Griselda and request her to help the king to stop his laughing. Now this is the scene number 4 of the palace garden. The king enters with his wise men. They see the witch still sitting there with the frown on her face. When the king enters with his wise men in palace garden, they see the witch Griselda still sitting under the tree in angry expression or in anger. Wise man, oh witch Griselda, our dear king is sick of laughing. Please free him from the spell. Wise man said to the Griselda, Oh, witch Griselda, our king, our dear king or our king is sick of laughing. He became sick of laughing. Please free from your magic. Griselda, no, no, no. Why did he laugh at me when I fell into the puddle? Griselda said in anger that no, never. Why did he laugh at my fall when I fell into the puddle? Wise man, do forgive him, please. The wise man requests to the Griselda that please do forgive him. Leonard, trying to control his laughter. Leonard trying to control his laughter, and says to the Griselda, I'm sorry, witch Griselda. Ha ha ha. I hurt your feeling when I laughed at you when you fell into the puddle, but because of your spell, I hurt my wife's feeling and then my mother's and then my daughters and my friends by laughing at their misfortune. Ha ha ha. I promise you I will never laugh at others. Ha ha ha. Misfortune means bad luck or troubles or problems. So king says sorry to the Griselda and says that I hurt your feeling when I laughed at you when you fell into the puddle, but because of that your magic of yours, I hurt my wife's feeling by broken plate, or I hurt my daughter's feeling to laugh on her fingers cut, and on my friends by laughing on their misfortune, on their problems, that I have hurt all the people on their problems. And I promise you that I will never laugh at others. He promised to the Griselda that he will never laugh at others' problem. Griselda, since you are sorry about your behavior, I will give you one chance. But if you ever laugh at anyone's trouble, King Leonard, Griselda says that since that you are feeling sorry about your behavior, I will give you one chance. But what happen if you again laugh at anyone's trouble, King Leonard? Never, never again. Hoo hoo hoo. Leonard says, I will never do such things again. Griselda's shung mung zung. Back to your normal self, King Leonard. That time Griselda again says some magical words to the king, says the Shang Mang Zang, and back to your normal self, King Leonard. Say something like that. So, Leonard, at last I have stopped laughing. What a relief. Thank you very much, with Griselda. Thank you. Now I will write a letter of apology to King Ferdinand. I will get a set of new plates for my queen. Bring my daughter Cynthia. I will stick a plaster on her poor finger. But first, let me present a new dress to dear old witch Griselda. All three cheers for the king. Leonard at the last stopped laughing because witch Griselda did some magic to the king to stop his laughter. So King Leonard thanks the witch Griselda that thank you that he will never laugh. He will write first. He will write a letter of apology and say sorry to her. To his friend that King Ferdinand, and he will get a set of new plates for his queen. And he again said that bring his daughter Cynthia. He will stick a plaster on her poor finger, but first let him present a new dress to dear old witch Griselda. And at last, all three cheers for the king. So, students, I hope you all understood about the lesson that we will never laugh at anyone's trouble. We have to help them if anyone in trouble or have any problem. So, students, if you have any question, you can ask me. Till then, take care. Jazakallah. Thank you.